Argentina will be the world's next superpower. This feat might seem impossible when you realize that Argentina has a dumpster fire of an economy and government. But it wasn't always like this. For years, Argentina was an export-based economy that relied on the export of beef and agricultural products for its economy. And this system worked for the country, bringing it immense wealth. By the 1880s, Argentina was the 7th largest economy in the world. However, this great wealth was concentrated in the elites of society and around the capital city of Buenos Aires. Normal Argentinians never saw significant gains in their own quality of life and continued to work agricultural jobs. And the elites were fine with this. But why would they be okay with holding their own country back? Industrialization would create a new middle class like was seen after the Industrial Revolution. The existence of a middle class means that wealth is being distributed more equally in a country. As other nations industrialized, Argentina began to lag behind, a problem that was worsened by the impacts of World War I, the Great Depression, and World War II, when Argentina was not able to export its simple agricultural products. A period of instability began during this time, with coups in 1930 and 1943, before Juan Perón was democratically elected in 1946. Perón focused on social justice and economic independence, fostering industrialization in the country and improving Argentinians' quality of life. The military did not take well to Perón's policies, and in 1955, they overthrew the government, a theme that has become common through Argentina's history, with 3 more coups occurring in 1962, 1966, and 1976. The 1976 coup was sponsored by the CIA and meant to install an anti-communist dictatorship. This plan succeeded, and soon a military junta was in power, and it wasn't long before they began to restrict Argentinians' freedoms. During their rule from 1976 to 1983, over 30,000 Argentinians disappeared and were never heard from again. The dictatorship also fought the costly Falkland Islands War against the United Kingdom and implemented the Rodriasco, a series of economic reforms. These reforms failed miserably. Between 1975 and 1991, the average yearly inflation was 300%. By 1991, prices had increased by roughly 20 billion times. The country was forced to change its currency 4 different times during this period. An Argentinian born during the 1960s could have used the peso moneda nacional, the pesos ley, the peso argentino, the australes, and the current peso all during their lifetime. The 1990s were a period of stagnation in the country, but in 1998, things got worse. Argentina experienced an economic crisis worse than the Great Depression. Banks failed, riots broke out, and the country defaulted on its international loans several times, setting up the stage for the current economic crisis. Since 2016, annual inflation has surpassed 50%, and as of 2024, 57% of Argentinians live in poverty. But after all of this, how is it possible for Argentina to become a world power? Let's start with the first solution. Javier Milei is a former television host and economist. Elected president of Argentina in 2023, Milei ran his campaign on a platform of radical economic solutions. He plans to chainsaw government spending and went viral for a video showing the government programs he would eliminate.
Ministerio de Obras Públicas, afuera! Aunque te resista.
Milei's policies are controversial and have been hard on the economy, but time will tell how they fare. Whether or not you agree with the policies of Milei, it is easy to understand that he believes Argentina is capable of more, which leads to the second way that Argentina can become a world superpower, harnessing its resources. Argentina is a massive country, ranging from the icy Tierra del Fuego to the northern deserts. It's home to vast amounts of minerals and agricultural products, one of which could be the most crucial to its success: lithium. Argentina lies in South America's Lithium Triangle and is one of the world's largest producers. Lithium is a major component of modern electric vehicle batteries. Coincidentally enough, President Milei and Tesla CEO Elon Musk are good friends, and a deal to make EV batteries in Argentina with Argentina Lithium could become a turning point for the country. A move like this could transform Argentina into an industrialized exporter of goods necessary in the function of our modern world. If Argentina can produce and export secondary products that it makes with its own resources, it can once again achieve the economic powerhouse status it had in the 1880s, but this time with a more equitable society and higher standard of living for all. Make sure to comment down below if you have your own thoughts on how Argentina can become a world power. If you got to the end of the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for the next video on Armenia.